This has Yankee fans fired up, as Nolan Arenado, a guy who's come up consistently in Yankees trade rumors, has addressed all the noise around the New York Yankees rumors and the real one problem preventing this from going down, while also speaking out on his friendship with Paul Goldschmidt, with him and Goldschmidt both exchanging very kind words about each other, which makes Yankee fans want this trade even more, and we're going to break all of this down. A lot to talk about. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Yankees Digest. It's Chris here. And guys, if you're part of that 69% that's not subscribed, nice. No, not nice at all. Because make sure to subscribe to the Yankees Digest. This is the place to be for all content. And usually I don't jumble up my words when I say that. It usually takes me having to read something to do that. But guys, Paul Goldschmidt and Nolan Arenado are known very good friends, and ever since Paul Goldschmidt signed with the New York Yankees, the Nolan Arenado rumors kicked up very highly. Now, Jack Curry did kind of dispel these, but they've still been somewhat alive, and Nolan Arenado has spoken out on the New York Yankees trade rumors after gearing up for a game against the New York Yankees in spring training. Now, obviously, a lot of people saw this as a potential showcase for Arenado, and Arenado himself spoke out on this, and here's what he had to say. He said, "I didn't come here for a showcase." Wow, that picture screwed up. A Yankees showcase, that meaning day 3 of spring training. That wouldn't be a good day to showcase myself. I'm not ready for that, which is a very interesting way of putting things, saying it wasn't a showcase. It was day 3 of spring training. I wasn't ready for a showcase on day 3. Not yet, anyway. Basically saying, well, yeah, I'd like to showcase myself to the Yankees, but I don't want to be on day 3 of spring training. And, well, he was right. He didn't play well at all. He had 3 at-bats, struck out twice, and got out the other time. I mean, not a great showcase for Nolan Arenado, and it turned a lot of Yankee fans off of the idea of Nolan Arenado. However, obviously, that could just be recency bias, on top of the fact that Arenado's numbers have been going down throughout the last couple seasons, as we do see it start to slip, on top of just being in Colorado for a while with those inflated numbers. Everything else, considering he's getting older too, is definitely going to play a part in that as well. But we know Nolan Arenado wants to get traded off the St. Louis Cardinals, get traded to a team that's definitely got a better chance of winning and probably a bigger market as well, he would like. And, well, the New York Yankees are the biggest market in baseball, being the fact that they are in New York. So that puts us in an interesting situation. The Yankees still need a third baseman, and right now it's a battle between DJ LeMahieu, Oswaldo Cabrera, and Oswald Peraza, on top of York Vivas definitely having a chance as well. So it does make for a bit of an interesting battle, but none of these guys are ideal for a team that's trying to contend for a World Series, and Nolan Arenado helps him out a lot because he makes players around him better, according to Paul Goldschmidt, and on top of that, he's just a guy who teams would clearly like to have around, or at least according to his good buddy Paul, that is. Now, Goldschmidt spoke out on everything and said that he's obviously tried to give Nolan his space with whatever is going on there in regards to the trade rumors, but him and we're still very close friends, and we'll stay in touch for a long time. I've talked to a few of the guys over there with the Cardinals. I think they're going to have a great year. So Goldsmith showing that it's no hard feelings for the Cardinals or anything, and that he moved on because he does just feel better playing in Yankee Stadium. But on top of that, Goldschmidt also said about Arenado, he's awesome. He wants to win more than anything. It doesn't matter if the team's winning and he's got 4 hits. He wants to get that 5th hit. He's such a competitor, and it makes the people around him better. So more kind words shared between the two. And on top of that, we did see Nolan Arenado post this to his Instagram story, kind of just enjoying his time in that Yankees area, just, doing his thing. And I think all Yankee fans understand that he wants to go to the Yankees. And I don't think it's just the Yankees. I imagine he'd be fine going to a team like, well, the Red Sox would be a bit interesting now that they have Alex Bregman and Rafael Devers. And Devers was like, nope, I'm a third baseman. So adding Nolan Arenado there definitely puts him at first base. But still, I guess you could figure something like that out. Anyway, I know he's been interested in the Red Sox. He blocked a trade to the Houston Astros already, so that makes things interesting. So the Astros are out. There's a few teams that Arenado would accept a trade to, and the Yankees are certainly one of them. And the Cardinals have chosen to deal with only a couple teams, not including the Red Sox, but including the New York Yankees. However, the Yankees, they're not exactly all in on Nolan Arenado. They're not exactly all in on anyone, as Brian Cashman and co. wants to make a trade. However, Hal Steinbrenner's obviously broke or something because they can't make any more moves. As it was put by John Heyman, the Yankees are out of loot for trades. As I've said before, the Yankees are worth $8 billion. I think Hal Steinbrenner can afford it. He just doesn't want to. He just does not feel like it. He's not his dad. He's not willing to just spend all the money in the world to make a winner. He doesn't want to do that. He didn't make his money. He doesn't want to lose his money. So there's that, and there's nothing to really do to prevent that from changing. However, you do look at a couple tweets from fans saying, like Jake Cossack here, who said, Nolan Arenado took a 3-hour trip just for a chance to impress the Yankees. That's what this comes down to. One of the most important things for players on the team is that they want to be Yankees. You want the Yankees to want to be Yankees, and they know what that logo represents. And Nolan Arenado wants that, and that makes you want him more. And Arenado, he's definitely having a downturn, but he's still a solid player. Had a 272 batting average last year, so theoretically could lead off for the Yankees, on top of still being an excellent, excellent fielder. 6-time Platinum Glover, that is. A 10-time Gold Glover as well. Arenado's still an elite fielder. He gives the Yankees stability at third base and should give him a solid enough contact bat. Hit 16 home runs last year, and that was in 578 at-bats. A 2.5 WAR is better than anyone else who is gearing up to be a Yankees third baseman, which is what it comes down to, with a 719 OPS and an OPS plus of 101. So the numbers are still average. If you're getting those numbers for a third baseman who's an elite fielder, that's still fine. Like, you're still getting a pretty good player here. And the Yankees, they need talent. They need a third baseman. They need more help. So, yes, it adds a lot of righties to the lineup, but it does also help you get more stability in that lineup, which is something the Yankees desperately need, on top of finishing on adding on a phenomenal infield. I mean, Paul Goldschmidt's a great defender. Jazz Chisholm is one of the best defenders in baseball. You have Aaron Judge, an excellent right fielder. Cody Bellinger, one of the elite fielding center fielders. Then you'd have Nolan Arenado at third base and Anthony Volpe at shortstop, two guys who are Gold Glove winners. So it does come down to you have a ton of great fielders. You also have Jason Dominguez, who can't seem to figure out how to play left field, but hopefully he'll be able to figure that out. I think he will. I think it'll just take time for Dominguez. He's going to need to figure that out as well, because Yankee fans obviously have insanely high hopes for him, as we have had for a while. But on the topic of Paul Goldschmidt and Nolan Arenado, these two guys clearly love each other. Nolan Arenado said that he thinks Goldschmidt has a lot left. He said he also thinks that Yankee Stadium is a good fit. Arenado said that about Goldschmidt, and then said that Goldschmidt hits a lot of balls to right center field, and that Bush, they kind of ate him up a little bit. And then he said, I think at Yankee Stadium, he's going to get rewarded a little bit more for those. So hopefully that's true. Goldschmidt, I could see having more of a bounce back year. Last season had a 1.3 WAR, batting average of 245 with 22 home runs. So definitely down from when he was the MVP a few years back. 716 OPS. Still a good first baseman. Solid bridge guy. I do think he'll be better than he was last year as well, just because he's playing for a lot more, and this is probably his last chance to really win a World Series as a major part of that team. So I imagine Goldschmidt will give it everything he's got for this team. I hope he does. I'd like to see what Goldschmidt's got left in the tank. He's had a few good moments in spring training already, which is important to note. So hopefully he'll be getting a bit of that bat back, which would be huge for the Yankees. But we're going to have to see on that front as well. I really want the Yankees to trade for Nolan Arenado. It's just something that it feels like with the out-of-loot thing going on and Hal Steinbrenner not wanting to spend any more money, it feels unlikely they're going to be able to pull off a Nolan Arenado deal, at least until they can trade Marcus Stroman. So we'll see what happens there. Guys, let me know what you think down below. Like this video, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Have a great day, and go Yankees.